Peace, y'all. What time is it? Oh, it's 11:11. Peace. A piece of my magic. It is 11:11. Y'all tuned in at a wonderful time. I started this live, I believe, at 11:11. How are y'all doing today? Hey, Javon. Hi, Ann. Luscious Lash. Is that Annalise Palmer? Prawn and Soul. She guides the way. Yes. Get unstuck. Come through. Come through. Yes, a piece of magic. 11:11. You saw it first. I'm doing well today. I am doing well on this new day. I'm sitting here between my mental health therapy clients. Hey, Ann. Ann is one of my fellow colleagues, therapists. Um, hey, Tanya. Tanya White. Tanya T. White. Ooh, you're in Brazil. That's awesome. How is it there? How is it in Brazil? And have you been to the United States yet? So, I had a client today that did not show up. Loving your makeup. Thank you, Ann. So my sister-in-law did my brows, so I decided to highlight them today. And then I just put on some lipstick. My scar is going away. I had a scar. I hit my head on the burrito loading sign at Chipotle. Y'all, I was not intoxicated. Um, it was raining. They had people standing outside. It was raining hard. It was a hot mess. Yep. So I loaded my head on the sign. So look, let me share with y'all while you are here on live. You can hardly see it, and I actually think I look cute with it. So, oh, you haven't been not yet in the U.S. Okay, cool. How is it in Brazil? So I cut my hair. I've had my locks for like 20 years. So I always say I'm not going to cut them, and then I end up cutting them anyway. So I cut my honey cut. He's a barber, so he cut this. So then I'll say in a couple weeks, I'll be like, why did I cut my hair? Um, So yeah, let me share with y'all what happened when I hit my head. I'm supposed to be doing billing while I wait for my next client, and I'm so excited. My brother's messaging me too, because he just got our African ancestry results back, so we'll know what tribe in Africa, what country in Africa our people actually came from. So I'm excited about that. We're doing a Zoom call tonight. Looking good. Thank you, Wild Spirit. Hi, artist Jen Solo. Just Joyful One. Y'all have some really cool names. Okay, so let me focus. I wasn't even planning on telling y'all a story because I need to be doing this billing before my next client. My client did not show. I do not do missed appointments like that. I don't do missed appointments. So yeah, and most of the time my clients don't miss appointments. For those of you who don't know, I'm a mental health therapist, as well as a sound practitioner, Reiki practitioner, a coach, and the founder of Black Minds of Meditation. I'm also the mom of a 22-year-old son. So anyway, quick story, and hopefully this can help someone. So a while back, I was taking a class on intuition, on tapping into your intuition, really listening and being able to hear. Do you see patients in Illinois? No. So Tanya, I am in Fayetteville, North Carolina. So with my license, because I'm a licensed clinical mental health counselor, we're only allowed to provide services. Oh, you're asking Tanya where she's located. Oh, you're giving Tanya a thumbs up. Okay, I'm sorry. Um, as mental health therapists, we're only allowed to operate in the state that we're licensed in. So because I'm only licensed in North Carolina, I'm only able to provide services in North Carolina as far as mental health therapy is concerned. Now, I do provide groups that offer mental and emotional wellness. So it's not a counseling group. It's more like a group to help you evolve spiritually, mentally, emotionally, physically. And that actually starts on October 4th. It's called Embracing You, Sacred Self-Love and Compassion Masterclass Series. That's going to include chakra work. It's going to include specially crafted yoga sequences, meditations. We're going to meet over 3 different times. It'll be on Zoom. Depending on which part of the series you get, you will get the ebook that I created that actually breaks down self-love and compassion, different yoga sequences and all those things, which we will be doing in the masterclass series as well. But we're going to be looking at the things that are getting in our way, that are causing us to not be able to love ourselves. We're going to be releasing negative thoughts, negative behaviors, creating morning routines, creating mindfulness strategies that you can use during the series and then afterwards. But if you go to the website, you'll see all that information. And if you go to the Instagram page, you'll see it as well. So yeah, that was a long answer for a short, in that I don't provide mental health therapy outside of North Carolina. However, I do provide support to people all over the world. So it doesn't have to be therapy, okay? A lot of times I'm noticing that I'm able to provide more services without, using the psychotherapy, mental health therapy background or license, because that therapy doesn't pay for Reiki. They don't pay for yoga unless you're using your flexible spending account card, and I don't. Yeah, that's a whole nother thing. But I'm actually able to do more things when I'm not under the guise of the system, right? So what time is it? My next client is at 11:30, and I've not done any billing that I need to do. So quick story. I was in a class about listening to your intuition, honing your intuition. We all have it, but many of us have been operating out of our intuition. So I woke up and I was just not feeling like operating in the space in which my day was scheduled to operate in. And I had been feeling like that for a couple of weeks. And I knew that it was time for me to shift, but I was afraid to shift. I was uncomfortable. I didn't know what it was going to look like. And so in the group I was in, I was just saying, I'm really not feeling it today. This is what I want to do. So I got a message, and somebody I was supposed to meet with on that day decided to cancel. I was like, okay, I didn't even have to say anything. So I went along my day. I went ahead and did what I needed to do. And I was thinking the next day, I'm like, man, I don't feel like doing this. I'm not with it. I need some time. I need a break. Like, I really don't want to do this. It's pouring down, raining. I go to Chipotle. I made the decision that I was still going to follow my schedule for the next day. Go to Chipotle. It's pouring down, raining hard. Outside, I'm getting ready to leave, and I'm walking, and as I'm walking and turning the corner, like, it's raining so hard you cannot see. Bam! I hit my head. At this point, I'm not realizing what happened. I know that I hit my head. I turn around and look. I'm like, damn, I just hit my head on this sign. Like, I look like a fool. But it was raining hard. So I go and get in the car, and when I look in the mirror, like, my head, as they say in the streets, was bust to the white meat, right? It is bleeding, like, and again, if you just tuned in, you probably can't even see the scar now, but it's from here to here. Like, it is bleeding profusely. So I go inside, do an incident report, leave, go home, and I end up going to the urgent care, no, the emergency room, and they take me out of work. They tell me I can't do anything for like 2-3 days. Now, mind you, there were some things that I had scheduled that I did not want to do anyway. Mind you, I was in a group about listening to your intuition. Mind you, I had posted about what I wanted to do and what I didn't want to do. So I go home and I'm hemming and hawing. Oh, I shouldn't cancel tomorrow. Oh, I should still do it. Oh, but the doctor told me don't look at the computer. Don't do any strenuous work. Don't think too hard, telling me all these things. And I'm like, oh, but, because I've been operating in a space for so long where I gotta be she woman, I gotta do it, I gotta show up and all these things. But I'm 42 now, I'm about to be 43, and what I'm recognizing is when shit don't feel right, like, you don't have to continue doing it over and over and over again. Does it mean to abandon things? No, but you can do things in a way and allow yourself, you can do things in a way that you can shift so that you're not abandoning things, but you're choosing yourself and you're choosing to do where your path is taking you. So what I learned from that story was, and that experience, I asked the creator, the divine, God, spirit, source, ancestors. I asked for what I wanted. I didn't say, don't bust my head to the white meat. I didn't say, don't knock my head up beside the sign. I said, I said, this is what I want to do and this is what I don't want to do. The doctor took me out of it. The creator took me out of it, but I was trying to put myself back into it. So the moral of the story is, there are so many messages happening around us. There are so many things at so many different times that is telling us what it is that we need to know, that is giving us permission to move into the next phase of our lives and take the next step. It is up to us to heed the call. It is up to us to know and to be able to recognize. It might show up in numbers. It might show up in insects, animals, people, something that you see when you're driving by. It can be a number of different things. It can show up as you hitting your damn head on the burrito loading sign like I did at Chipotle. The thing is, are you listening? Are you paying attention? So that was the first thing. The second thing was, be mindful of how you ask for things. Again, I was saying all these things, but again, I didn't say don't bust my head to the white meat. So I got my head bust to the white meat, but I got the message. I got free, right? So one thing I want to share with you as I leave today, if there's anything that you find yourself repeatedly wanting to do or not wanting to do, sorry, I hope they don't call me back. If there's anything that you find yourself wanting to do or not wanting to do, write it down. Write it down, read over it, because what you'll find a lot, like for me, I would find myself not wanting to do something, but then I would find myself doing it again anyway. And I would say, I don't want to do it, I don't want to do it, I don't want to do it. But I still find myself doing it because either it was the status quo, it just seems like everybody else was doing it, so it just made sense, or it was fear. I was afraid to do something else. I was afraid to do something different. So what I had to start doing was writing things down. This is what I do. This is what I want to do. This is what I don't want to do. This is how I want to do it. This is why I want to do it. And this is why I don't want to do it. This is how it makes me feel. This is how I want to feel. So that's just something that I wanted to share. I was led to share with you today, which is not even the title of the live. But I'm going to go. It is 11:26. I have a client in 4 minutes. And I have not done any of my insurance billing. But it was better talking to y'all. All right. I will see you all soon. If you're interested in the masterclass series, you can go to the website. You can go to the Instagram page. You can go to Facebook. If you have any questions about it, you can message me. I really appreciate y'all being here. And I'll see you soon. Oh, let me show you my nail. I got a Adinkra symbol on my nail. It is Mate Masi. It means wisdom. Can you see it? And then this is the other one. This is a clear nail. It means wisdom, knowledge, and prudence. Yeah. All right, y'all. See you soon. Peace. And thank you for being here with me. I appreciate it.